Okay, so for benchmark winning brand of the year, right? It's more than just the robots and the innovation. It's also about your brand integrity and the value of AIA. How do you bring that? How do you instill that in the people who work here? And what do we get as your customers? And how do we know that your integrity and your values are intact?
One of the key proof points we have is we are 100 years old.
Okay.
This is our 100 years in Asia. I think we are in a business for life. I think life insurance is a very interesting product. Unlike many consumer products, you buy the products, you use it immediately, right? But for life insurance, you buy the product, but maybe the utilization only comes through many years after you have bought the product. So I think the key element to success and to be able to be in the business for so long is about the trust that we've built with our customer. I think the other key aspect is the professionalism that we've actually shown throughout our many years of conducting our business. We do have this operating principle that has been guiding, not just our internal employees, but it's also with our agents. The financial advisors. With our employees, we have been advocating that we need to do the right thing with the right people in the right way. And we believe that this operating principle will help us to deliver the right results. So we don't focus a lot on the results. We focus on what is doing the right thing, who will be the right people to perform that particular task, and what are the principles that we need to kind of uphold in performing our task. So integrity is one of the key values that we hold very closely. I think the last one is, in what way are we serving our customers? So we've been adopting this operating principle since IPO days, since 2010 IPO. And with the agent, it's also the same thing. We've kind of reviving the way that we are helping our agents, our advisors, and it is very important because these are the intermediaries who are serving our end customers. So they play a very important role and they need to build the right trust with the customers. So these are the things that we have actually been focusing on to help us to really help us to be in this business for that last 100 years. And it will help us, in the next many years.
You are targeting the mobile customer, right? Based on our gap analysis study, that you have the most intuitive and most secure way of client reporting. How do you do that? What's involved in that?
Well, on healthcare, I think most people would know that we've got the largest share in the health insurance in Singapore. To serve this big group of customers who happen to have a health insurance with us, as the population ages, the need for healthcare increases. The frequency of the use of healthcare will also increase. Okay. As you get older, you use more. And customers' expectation with regards to how they are being serviced has also increased. So with all this aspect that come through, we realize that the best way to really serve this group of customers is via digital. Digital can happen any time of the day. It's 24/7. You're not constrained by whether you have a physical person to attend to you. And digital is also able to help to speed up the response, because once we've got the intelligence, all the rules that's being built into digital, the ability to get an answer for the customer is kind of almost instant. So I think with these few factors like expectation, aging population, we've got a big customer base, I can't use human. The best way to really deal with this is how do we evolve our services through digital. And one of the key initiatives that we have within this digital space is we've launched POS Easy. In fact, we've won an award for that. Most innovative, and we are the first, to enable, because with healthcare, it means that it's a servicing issue. It's not an onboarding issue. People are using their healthcare services, and we need to be able to address that need very quickly. So
Any time of the day.
yeah. So that's one of the key initiatives that we've launched actually later part of last.
So what is the system supposed to do?
So it facilitates services. So including, I need to make changes to my healthcare policy or any policy in fact. But healthcare probably a bit more frequent than others. So make changes to my policy, I've got some changes in terms of status, or I want to add on riders, all this can be done via a POS Easy.
Okay.
Yeah.